sponsored by Bet365.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Tuck's Tips. I'm filling in for Marty today, and as usual, I'm joined by Matt Dunning. Tuck, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Horsey. Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while.
It's been a while, too long actually, but look, the Wallabies had a week off and now they're over in the UK. First game of the tour versus the Welsh.
Yeah, look, obviously disappointed with last week, going down to the Kiwis they did, but they were in that match a long way into it. So some encouraging signs this week against the Welsh. They've got a great record against the Welsh, winning the last 11, so it should be a good game.
Well, let's have a look at the lineups. There's been a few changes to the Wallaby side. One forced through the suspension of Dean Mumm. Talk us through the forward pack.
Yeah, a few changes. Dave Pocock back in the side because Dean Mumm's out with suspension, so probably one of the world's shortest number 6 and palest too. He might have to wear sunblock there over in Cardiff. But yeah, excellent player and will add a lot to the side. You know, on the ball, both him and Hooper playing together. The Pooper experiment, as they called it. It's been on and off again lately with Pocock's injury, but you know, two of the world's best players, and they should go well on the weekend.
And David Pocock on the bench last game versus the All Blacks, but he's back in the starting side. Dean Mumm out through suspension. How will that go with the balance of the back row? Tamani, Hooper, and Pocock.
Obviously a very different back row with the change, but not a bad replacement for Dean Mumm. Probably the best 7 in world rugby, but he's playing 6 in this game, so it'll be interesting how he goes there. He'll still play on the ball. That's his best part of his game, and you won't meet a better athlete than David Pocock.
And Tuck, as we look at the Welsh side, there's a few changes in the forward pack in particular.
Yeah, a few key losses in the forward pack for the Welsh. Charlie Faletau's out at number 8. Sam Warburton, the captain, massive loss, and Alan Wynne-Jones out as well in the second row, who's their key line out forward. So a massive shake-up, but also gives the opportunity for Gareth Jenkins to captain the side in his 127th cap. You know, a great player and a wonderful guy, so it's a good opportunity for him.
And also nice to see Lee Halfpenny back at 15. He's been out of that side for a little bit himself. Well, as we have a look at the odds, Tuck, it's surprising this year after a disappointing season for the Wallabies to see them favourites in a game up north.
Yeah, the Wallabies are starting favourites, and I think deserved favourites, but I did not think they would be that short. You know, obviously the Wallabies have won the last 11 in a row, so there's a lot to be said about that. And obviously with the 3 key forwards being out for the Welsh makes a big difference. So I think the Wallabies will win this game, but I think it'll be a lot tighter than that. So I think the Wallabies 1-12 is a good bet.
And Tuck, one other game that's taking place in Chicago of all places is the All Blacks versus the Irish. The Irish have never beaten the All Blacks. Are they a chance at all in Chicago this weekend?
Well, mate, I would like to be in Chicago this weekend after the Cubs just won the World Series for the first time since 1908. That's going to be crazy over there. What a great opportunity and great for both countries to be playing in that city. Look, I don't give the Irish a big chance to win that game, but in saying that, a lot of changes for the All Black side. You know, 3 locks unavailable for selection, 2 with injury and 1 through compassionate leave. So Kano plays in the second row. You know, it'd be interesting for their pack, and against the Irish, who have a very good line out, it'll be interesting to see how they go up against that.
Well, there we have it. You can catch all the action between the Wallabies and the Welsh 1:30am Sunday morning on BN Sports on Foxtel. And if you're going to have a bet, please do so responsibly. Tuck, thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me, Horsey.